Hey guys, so again as usual I'm going to give everyone a minute to sign on. Anyone who wants to take part. I don't know if there's anybody around today or not, but it's kind of rainy here in Georgia, so I'd love to do a Yoga Nidra right about now. Welcome Sherry. I'm going to invite some people, so you're going to see me you can hear some clicking, and that's me just inviting people who I think might enjoy a little Yoga Nidra at this time. Again, I know people they're still working, so they might not be able to join us, but if they've got a minute, maybe they can take a little lunchtime break, join in for a little Yoga Nidra. Like I said, I'd love to do a Yoga Nidra right about now. That would be awesome. So, let's see. Sherry, Carol Sue, welcome. August, welcome. And so again, we're going to give people just a few minutes to join us if they want to. Feel free to invite people, so you can do a watch party there on Facebook. And then people who are going to your page will see that you're watching this, and then they might join in. Again, Yoga Nidra is one of those techniques. It has been studied, and it has been shown to be very therapeutic. So it has benefits beyond just, ooh, I feel more relaxed. It really is affecting us on very deep levels, especially stress-related issues, things of that nature. And of course, if you're interested in the spiritual, then it has a huge spiritual impact as well. So a few pointers. I'm pretty sure everyone who's signed in right now knows this already, but for anyone who's watching later, I do record these and they will go up on my YouTube and Patreon page. So if you want to do this one again later, if this one really works for you, you can check that out. But for anyone who's watching later, what you want to do is you'll lay down. If you can shut off the lights, great, shut off the lights. If you have an eye pillow, you can put that over your eyes. I like having something under the knees so that the knees are bent, because that usually relieves your back, so there's not as much strain on the back, and that's important. For anyone newer, the two most important things when doing Yoga Nidra are going to be stillness in your body. Okay, the body remains still. And then also an alert mind. So even though it's called sleep meditation, it isn't nap time. We don't really want to fall asleep if we can avoid it. You may go into a state between wakefulness and sleep, and that's perfectly fine. That's often expected, and there are benefits to being in that state. You don't necessarily want to be completely awake either, but it is sort of the hypnagogic state very often that we end up in this practice. But don't worry about that. You'll go where you go, and it will be what it is, and you just sort of enjoy it. Welcome, Barb. Good to see you. All right, so we have a few people on board, and I think I'm going to go ahead and get started. Maybe I'll give people one more minute. So again, find a spot that you can lay down in. On the ground is probably best, maybe not a bed, but it's okay if it's your bed. Try and avoid having a big pillow under your head. You want your head flat, level with your heart when you're laying back. Again, an eye pillow is a good idea. Close your eyes. If you can, shut off the lights. Find a quiet space. So if you can find a space in your house that's quiet, your pets and children and other people that you live with aren't going to disturb you. And I'm not sure exactly how long this one will take. I'm guessing between 20 and 30 minutes. Okay, let's begin. Lie on your back in Shavasana, the corpse pose. Lie in such a way that your spine is aligned and your feet and arms are a comfortable distance away from your sides. You may want something under your head and back to add a little padding. And you may want to cover yourself with a blanket or a shawl so that you can maintain a steady body temperature. Be still. Now systematically move attention to each point as I name it. Bring awareness to your forehead. The throat. Right shoulder. Elbow. Right wrist. The tip of your right thumb. The tip of your right index finger. Middle finger. Ring finger. Little finger. Wrist. Elbow. Shoulder. And throat. Now the left shoulder. The left elbow. The wrist. The tip of your left thumb. The tip of the index finger. Middle finger. Ring finger. Little finger. The wrist. Elbow. And shoulder. The throat. The middle of the chest. The right side of your chest. The middle of the chest. The left side. The middle of the chest. The navel. The lower abdomen. Your right hip. The right knee. the ankle, the tip of your right big toe, the tip of the second toe, middle toe, fourth toe, little toe, ankle, knee, hip, and lower abdomen. Now the left hip, left knee, ankle, the tip of the left big toe, the tip of the second toe, middle toe, fourth toe, little toe, the ankle, knee, and hip. Now the lower abdomen, the navel, the middle of the chest, the throat, and the forehead. Now as you exhale, imagine you are breathing from the top of your head down to the perineum at the base of your spine. And as you inhale, imagine you are breathing from the perineum at the base of the spine up to the very top of your head. Inhaling and exhaling this way many times. Exhaling down and inhaling up. Imagine that the breath is flowing in a thin, milky white stream from the top to the bottom, and from the bottom to the top. You may or may not literally see this stream with your inner eye. But know that this stream of energy is actually there in the subtle body. And with practice, someday you will experience it directly. Please continue. Now relax your effort. Bring attention to the space between the eyebrows. Allow awareness to rest here, effortlessly, at the eyebrow center. Now bring attention to the throat center. And visualize a moon. Allow awareness to rest here. Now bring attention to the middle of your chest, the heart center. Allow your mind to empty completely of any images, impressions, thoughts, or sensations. Go deep, deep into the stillness and silence. Be aware of the stillness and silence. The quietness of your mind. The smoothness of your breath. And the stillness of your body. Bring that deep sense of stillness and silence with you as you return to the body. Begin to gently wiggle your fingers and your toes, ankles and wrists, your arms and your legs. Reaching the arms overhead and stretching like you would in the morning. Moving the head from side to side to stretch your neck. Gradually waking yourself up. When you're ready, gradually make your way up to seated. The practice of Yoga Nidra is now complete. Thank you everyone for joining this afternoon for our Yoga Nidra session. I hope you got a lot from it. Again, this will be going up on the Patreon page. It is free, but like many people, I'm out of work. So I am relying on people who are making use of these tools and these videos that I'm providing, who are still employed or are getting benefits or something to help me continue to supply these free of charge. So thank you for joining. I want you to keep practicing, even if you know, money is not the most important thing. If you know someone who's out of work, who needs to relax, send this to them, and maybe they can spend a few minutes doing that. I don't think I have any live teaching tomorrow. I'll be back on Sunday for a Dharma talk, and those have been very popular, so if you can join me on Sunday at 8 on Facebook, just like this, and we'll do a Dharma talk for probably about an hour. But again, if you want to do some yin, vinyasa, yang yoga, some yogic breathing, more meditations, you want to listen to some of the old Dharma talks that I did in the weeks prior. They're all up on the Patreon page. It's all free, so you can make use of whatever you need. If there are other ways that I can support you at this time as a teacher, please let me know how I can do that. Even one-on-one meetings. If you're having a particular issue, I'm not addressing that, then we can talk or chat via the phone or on Skype or on Zoom. Again, there doesn't have to be a charge, so that's not what's important right now. Okay? Let me know how I can support you. All right, thank you all for joining. Namaste. I'll hope to see you again soon. Thank you.